Hey, hey, hey. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another edition of JDTV Live. And it's always a pleasure to talk with all you beautiful people in here on Facebook, on YouTube, and also to bring the loving energy, the healing and the inspiration and the loving messages through from your spirit friends, your angels, and any other loving beings who happen to be around us and wish to give us some guidance. So I was asking what we're going to talk about tonight, and apparently it's truth. Eek! Always a scary word, right? Always a scary word. But there are some truths that we really need to think about and take on board. And the one that I want to tell you about from personal knowledge is always putting others first is a big mistake, or even ever putting others first is generally a big mistake, and it will cost you in the shorter or longer term. So that is certainly one truth that I've found out. I'll tell you who's great in advising you in truths is Abraham Hicks. So if you don't know them, they're law of attraction experts. Do look them up on YouTube, Google them, whatever. They'll keep you right. Other truths, there's not that many. Mostly life is perspective, individual's perspective. But the truth is, we are born into a human body. That's true. Truth, our human body dies. That's true. We are eternal beings. We're merely stepping in and out of a human body, but we're always part of our own physical realms. Also true. So there's four truths. I can't count 4 or 5. There's 4 truths I've given you this evening. So I hope you feel better for that. The spirit world likes it when I tell truths. And obviously, you know, there are so many people on here who are putting others first and putting themselves last. We really have to stop that. It burns you out. And this life is for us to enjoy. And, you know, so many of us tend to forget of the weight of responsibility on our shoulders. And I've always been like that. And it's something, let's let it go. Let it go. Give it to the angels. Any issues, let not us try to solve them, but let us give them to the angels. Now, joined in JDTV Live tonight by young Monty. He's decided to jump off the sofa, grab a drink of water. You might hear him. And he will proceed to tippy-tap round the room for the rest of the time. Please forgive us for that. Crystal's here too. She's having a lovely snooze. So anyway, welcome. Let me see who is with us this evening. And remember, if you're viewing now or if you're viewing later, welcome. And the universe knows, the non-physical, the spirit realms know who will view this, and so they will be speaking to you. You guys will, each of you will get something during this broadcast. You'll get healing, you'll get inspiration for a kickoff, and I will talk to some of you directly, but the universe is there talking to everybody. So please try and pay attention whenever we're talking. When I think we're talking to someone in particular, the universe knows we're speaking to everybody because they're very smart. Mandy, hello, darling. Let me see who's on. Let me try. Oh, there's a few of you on. How lovely. Let me see now. Jane Dawson's on. That's handy. Jack Brady. Hi, Jack. Congratulations on your new job. Linda Jane, how are you, darling? Jack wants a card. Okay. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Joyce. Lovely to see you. Hi, Cara. How are you, my darling? I'm over your neck of the woods, beginning of April. Let's meet up. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Diane. Hi, Facebook user. Hi, Margaret. Thank you for your kind comments. Hi, June. Just hi, everybody else who's joined. Sorry if I can't mention you individually. But what I would like to say tonight is if you have a specific question, please ask it. So Jack's asked here, would love a card. Now, I feel really happy, good vibes around you, Jack. So that's why I've chosen to come to you. for encouragement, because you have a beautiful grandmother here. I mean, she's typical grand. She has the kind of bigger glasses and she has the sort of darkish grey hair. And she doesn't get overexcited in her praise, but she's very, very delighted. But she says, oh, there's also a grandpa or a papa coming through here and another older lady. So you've got quite a collection in spirit. This is Monty now trying to jump back onto the sofa. You hear him? God bless him. Come on, Monty, you can do it, sweetheart. He's 126 in our years, in human years, so jumping is a little bit of an effort for him. But he's persistent. Good man, Monty, don't give up. Jack, don't you give up either, darling. You're in a high getting this job. You'll be good for a couple of weeks and then you'll be like this, oh, have I done the right thing? But can you please, please, please see it through? Because I feel this may lead on to actually a nursing position or a nursing qualification, depending how you feel about that. Yes, Monty's done it. Yes, the angels have helped him jump on the sofa. I wish you could see. He'll be up there licking parts of himself now that we don't want to talk about. But anyway, Jack, someone's got a birthday around you. I can see a big birthday cake. And I know some would have baked their birthday cakes and lots of different coloured candles on it. So do embrace your different colours. As I say that, I hear the name Joyce. This could be Joyce for you, or this could also be Joyce that's on tonight. There's a gentleman here just gently sweeping my brow. Again, Jack, this could be you, or Joyce, this could be you. If you're a bit of a temperature, Jack, you're in a wee bit of a fever. I feel as if you're getting some healing. And I do have the name Alice to bring forward to you as well. So let me just ask and Alexander, okay? Let me just ask the archangels for a card for you. And yes, you can do everything. Get organised, get focused, cut things into portions. Now, when they say cut things into portions, I suspect we're maybe talking about healthy eating as well as activities in your life. So, but don't try and do too many things at once, okay? Take it easy. Nurture, there you go. I love that card. And that's what they're kind of showing to me. You know, as I say, this gentleman gently stroking your head and talking about cutting things into healthy eating portions and just taking your time, feeling positive and not letting your emotions go like this. So the spirit's really nurturing you here. We've got 4 ladies all around you. And I feel as if there'd be a link back to the tenements, possibly the Gorbals, Jack, so you might have to go back there a couple of generations. Archangel Gabriel, so he, let's say he, although angels are generally, what's the word? Not non-sexual, but they don't have a sex, they don't have an assigned sex. So Gabriel is the angel of pregnancy, of teaching, of motherhood, and of writers. So there you go, Jack. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. But it's interesting because I feel that you'll be nurturing elder children, so people who are perhaps coming towards the end of their life and maybe have sort of reverted back to that their childhood ways. So God bless you, sweetheart. That is really an incredible job. Now I do hear Betty mentioned, and I do sense a lot of cigarette smoke round about, so I really hope that you're not smoking. If you are, you know what to do, but actually I think this belongs to someone around you, and I can see you swiping it away. And I want to also bring forward the name Alan for you. I'm not sure if Alan's this side or past. God love you, honey. And the name Joan. So I hope we're still on with you, Jack. Let us know how you got on with that. So anyone, if you have a question, please ask. Please ask that question. Oh, here's Margaret. Margaret. True, I always do that. Other people first. We have to stop it, Margaret. I'm exhausted with it, and I should know better. But, you know, until we learn to put ourselves first and other lessons, i.e. that self-care is self-preservation and not selfish, until we learn these things and giving of ourselves, just exhausts us. We will keep meeting. We'll keep meeting with this. So every time we give or we put someone else first, universe goes, oh, you like doing that, do you? Okay, have some more of that. See how you like this treatment. The universal law of attraction is very, very fair, very fair. Now, Margaret, again, I hear June. And I want June could also be a month and a name, but I also want to come to the 23rd, and I would feel that was the 23rd of June. If a lady past is very, very close with you, could be an aunt. I did hear aunt, but also I'm aware there's other ladies past as well. But this is a very loving lady. And I've been shown beans, baked beans, Heinz baked beans, or Cross and Blackwell. And I feel this is a gentleman who's passed, and I could just see them all on his plate. So I think you would understand who this gentleman would be, Margaret. I don't know whether you've actually cared for older people yourself or whether this is your father. It's difficult for me to say, but I also know that someone had a really bad stomach issue. It could be this gentleman. He may have passed with stomach cancer, or there's something very challenging to the stomach here. I can feel so much energy around me tonight. It's actually lovely. There's so many people here. And one lady I've got with me, and I rarely see this, but she's actually in Victorian dress. So I wonder if you have been looking at an old photograph, Margaret, way back when. So this is going to be maybe your gran, or probably your great-gran, actually. So I wonder if you've been looking at photographs back then. And because she's got like the crinoline type of skirt, not, excessive, but like Victorian times. Also named Billy. And I feel Billy would be linked to a little boy. Very interesting. I wonder if you're doing your family tree right now, Margaret. Also have a lady, it feels like her name's Anne or Anna, and she's shown me a pot of creamed rice. I'm also linking this with the gentleman with the beans. So I know there's someone here, or more than one person, who'd have had swallowing difficulties and would have had to eat this type of food. You must be a carer or a nurse, Margaret. You must be, darling. Okay, time to... Now, I gave our last gentleman, Alan. I want to give you Alan as well. I've just seen an orb fly right past the side of my eye there. So I know that the spirit is very close to you, Margaret. And I'm actually wondering if you are aware of orbs and lights. And this is interesting. I can see a witchy figure. So I think you must have been watching or reading something about witches. So do let me know if that is, if that's the case. Okay, let me pick you a card. Leadership, girl. Okay, so this could be in your own family. It could be your work. Could be yourself. Start leading yourself in a better direction. But this angel's wearing the orange dress, and this talks about the sacral chakra, and this is underneath your belly button. So it could be there's a little slight issue going on around your, let's say, reproductive organs or your bowel. Nothing to get worried about, but it's also the seat of your creative and sexual energy, Margaret. And we seem to put a bit of they seem to put a bit of inflection on sexual, so I'm not even going to dig any deeper with that one. So let me just leave that. Do you know who Davy is? I feel that would be living, Margaret. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And this is Gabriel again, Archangel Gabriel. So Gabriel's out twice in a row for us all. The teacher's angels. And she's got this trumpet here, and I want to connect you with a man who would have had a trumpet, would have played it maybe occasionally, maybe a bit more often than that. So let us know, Margaret. Let us know. Hello, everyone who's just joined. I'm so sorry if I can't say hello to you all individually, but I love you all very much, and I'm going to try and get through so many of your comments tonight. But also, please note that if I don't speak to you individually, the universe is speaking to you. It knows what's on your mind, it knows what's in your heart, it knows the questions you're asking, and it will answer them through my Scottish mouth. I felt like someone's been watching Groucho Marx movies there. Now, so if you've got any feedback, let me know. And also, if you have a specific question come on and type it on. You know, the more specific the question, the more specific the response, because there could be many areas of your life that we want to address for you, but you may be focused on one particular thing. We may or may not focus on that, but we will focus on the underlying issues which sort of, excuse me, support all areas in your life. June, right, you must know the name Brown. And when I bring forward a gentleman with the name Brown, I know that he has quite chubby red cheeks, and I know that he's a grey moustache, and I know that he is a good sense of humour. I wonder if this is someone in your bloodline. I don't really think I want to say dad, maybe granddad, I don't know. I don't know, maybe not. The relationships are not feeling that strong tonight, but it's quite a strong image that I'm giving you, so quite bright red cheeks. A bit like, you remember Jimmy Edwards, you, the good old days? Not quite as a manic handlebar moustache as that, but a really nice man. I could sit here. It's not Santa Claus, by the way, June. Okay, yeah. So also want to give you the name Dave or Davy. You must understand who that is. And I have a beautiful lady beside me, and she's powdering my face for me. She says, "Jane, I think you really need to elevate yourself when you come on here." And you know, I did put my makeup on, I put lipstick on for these folks. I wonder if this is your mum or your grand, June, or are you a carer as well? Is this an older lady you would know? Because she's about, as I'm sitting down, she's about this height, but she's lovely. She's a slim lady, and she's very concerned about others. She wants me looking my best, and she's very much involved in that. I do hear the name Agnes, and I feel that belongs to a different level. I feel quite a deep voice with Agnes like that. So I hope you understand who that is, June. I keep hearing this name, Davy. I've given it out a couple of times, but if anyone recognises it from spirit, do let me know. Now, June, you are safe. Archangel Michael with his sword down, he's relaxed, so you can relax. So I don't know what's worrying you, but he says you are safe. So ask the angels, as I said earlier, take all the worries and stress from you and transmute them to loving energy, and then rain it back upon yourself and all those around you. Isn't that beautiful? Angels can do that. It's easy. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Lovely. So lower energies are generally thoughts, negative thoughts. So sometimes they're coming from ourselves because of our current mood or current situation. Sometimes they can be coming from other people via jealousy or whatever. But when you raise your vibration high enough, then they don't even come near you, because it's not the same vibration as your negativity. If you're positive, it's not the same vibration. But I can feel there is a bit of anxiety and uncertainty about you, June. So just let it all go as I suggested. Find something to laugh at, because when you start laughing, somebody's saying put Billy Connolly on, because when you start laughing, I can hear you going, hee, hee, hee. But then your worries come in and you forget to do the laughing. So just keep laughing, get fresh air, keep your vibe high. Is it yourself that's got issues with your knees? Because I do feel this, but I also feel a heavier lady coming forward from spirit who's sort of rubbing her knees as well. So I do hope you know who that is, June. Much love to you, my darling. Oh, now here's a lovely fellow medium. Karen, how are you, darling? I hope you're still watching. So nice for you to be on. I hope all is well with you. Well, I think this is Karen, a fellow medium. But I have the name Jim coming forward very strongly from spirit, and with Jim, I know that I have got a bit of a tubby on me. I'm about 5'8", 5'9". I said 5'8". He's correcting me. He's 5'9". I've got a bit of a tummy. My hair's kind of sparse and taut, and I feel that you must have memories of being a holiday abroad with me, or you must have a photograph, because I feel as if I'm standing on the beach or near the beach and the sea is behind me. So you must have, I hope you have memories of this, darling. I feel like I could be in Mallorca, Spain, someplace like that, darling. Perhaps Turkey, or perhaps that's you. So here we have Archangel Sandalphon, and he is talking about gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Okay, and we have the green healing energy, and he is playing the lovely music here, the angelic music for you. So basically, if you're beating yourself up over anything, stop. If you're trying to strive for something, stop. And this is for everyone. Start going with the flow. Start doing anything you can to make yourself feel happier. I mean, I'm on about it every day in my Facebook posts. I quite often quote Abraham Hicks from the Ireland, Abraham Hicks from the Ireland group. Very short, very direct, very effective pieces of information to raise your vibration. And incidentally, the spirit world will raise your vibration while you're on here, and this will persist. I mean, you'll feel really good, and you'll notice the difference, and I want you to thank them for it. And for everyone watching, please ask the spirit world, the angels, God, Jesus, whoever you feel like requesting to bring you healing every evening, every morning, every time you have an anxiety or something going on in your body or something, bring healing to a situation, another person. You know, we only have to ask. They never say no, and they're open 24/7. Someone's got issues with their knuckles or their hands around you, Karen. Could be someone still, I think it's someone past actually, but I'm wondering if you have a little bit, you feel a little bit of this stiffness yourself. I do sometimes, but I'm not letting anything like arthritis near my body. Hell no. Hell to the no. I am healthy and getting healthier every day. There is a great mantra for all of us. All of us. Grace, grace, grace. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, Linda Jane. My daughter Freya's, here's a crisis. My daughter Freya's just turned 11 and is asking for her card. Oh, I can immediately tell Freya that she is so good with animals, and I see her stroking a cat, and she's very gentle, and the cat's enjoying it. She's a great connection with animals, Linda Jane, and I feel a grandmother with her, very much monitoring her progress and yours. She seems to share moments that you have together. I do feel that your lovely girl just needs to mature within herself and have a little bit of self-confidence, and it can be tricky at that age. Freya, if you're watching, I'm so happy. I feel as if you have a grandfather here in spirit as well, quite a small, thin man, slim man, let's say slim, quite slim stature, sort of bald and tall, but quite darting. He was a kind of darting with a little bit maybe anxiety going on, or it kind of just to be in his way. But anyway, these people, he's connected to you, Linda Jane, for sure. These people are very loving of you. They're talking about horses as well. If you're not near horses or ponies, that would be so great for you. And you're so tall and beautiful, and don't ever think anything different. And I don't know, is it you, darling, that's getting braces, or is it someone very close with you? Be proud, because you're already a beautiful girl, and you're going to grow into the most stunning, fantastic lady. And I feel you'd be a great vet, So I have these unicorn cards, and I'm going to take one of these for you, Linda Jane. Listen in. I'm hearing this. Listen in. The spirit world wants you to know, Linda Jane, they're whispering quietly in your ear. Please pay attention. This can result in come about as a result of your own thoughts or something that you notice round about. You have a very quick mind. Don't be quick to dismiss, darling, okay? Who's Derek? Happy thoughts, yay! So Freya, isn't that beautiful? Just what we've been talking about. Raise your vibration, girl. Linda Jane, stay happy. You've got a lot in your mind. Freya, just, oh look, even the unicorn's lying down. Your special unicorn's lying down, waiting for you to go and find these horses you're going to be with and these ponies. All is going to be super well. Here's a castle over here. I can't do this. I can't get the right side of the card because I'm a bit silly sometimes with technology. But I know here I'm going to Disney, either in Paris or either in or California or Florida, wherever it is. I forget. But also I know you must love Disney films and you're never too old for the magic, darling. Chocolate buttons. I see a youngster, a little girl eating chocolate buttons, so maybe it's you or it's maybe a little girl around you. Mwah! Lots of love, darling. You too, Linda Jane. Oh, I don't know why I'm going, oh. Hello, everyone who's just joined. So nice to see you all. Please do ask a question if you have one. I mean, love a card is great, but if you have anything specific, please go ahead and ask it, because the more we focus on what we want, the more the universe focuses alongside us and the better the information you get. Jan Ross, I would also love a card. My mother or spirit guide is trying to speak to me. I'm going to tell you something, Jan. The whole of the spirit world is in communication with us all the time. And that is nothing to be worrying about. And it's nothing creepy or scary. It is 100% natural because we are part of the spirit world. I also call it the non-physical realms. And, you know, part of our soul comes down, if you like, a little ray of light, to quote Madonna, and is associated with this human body so that we can experience a life on earth. And what that actually does is causes the universe to expand with every thought we have and every action we take. So that's amazing, but we'll always remain part of the universe, of all that is. So I know how they communicate because obviously I had a soul-to-soul meeting with my father and I was trying to deliver my son. And basically I felt that my spirit or my soul was leaving my body. And just at that, I was totally aware of my father being there. So I know it's all about knowingness and sensation. So that's generally how they communicate, and it's always positive. It's always positive. Now, sometimes they won't give you a warning, but they will say to you, you could be going down a road that's a bit challenging for you here, right? I've given examples of this before when I was about to make some life decisions, important life-changing decisions, and I heard a voice in my own head. And it's always with me, short and direct phrases that I understand completely what it means, but I'm like, where did that come from? Who said that? But it's inside my head, but I know it's not my human voice. It could be my larger soul, it could be spirit guides, it could be relatives. But the thing is, Jan and everyone else, it has to be happy, high vibe, and it has to, basically, it will answer any questions you've got. With you, Jan, I feel like your mind's in about 7 or 8 different ways, directions at this moment. So really what I want to do is ask you to close your eyes and just breathe. There is a gentleman related to you giving you healing. I feel like this would be a granddad to you. Now, I did hear the name Joe earlier, but I want to give it now. Apologies if it's not for you. You need to relax, Jan, and the answers will come to you, the information will come to you. Is it yourself who's suffering from the solid ankles and the water fluid retention, or is this someone, a lady close with you in the spirit, but or maybe even someone still on planet Earth? But I know this is a lady who's family to you, probably quite close family. So that's a bit of a nuisance. That. Try and get some exercise as well, sweetheart. There's a gentleman here who's trying to breathe. I know his lungs were quite restricted. And I know he was also a smoker, but I feel it was partly connected with his work. So yes, you again, you're interested in spirit, you have plenty of people around about. You also hear the name Mary. So just relax, darling, relax, do your meditation, clear your mind, and just be aware of basically positive reinforcement we want to say to you. Oh, now here's a nice card. Yellow and green. should always be seen, particularly when it's a prosperity card, right? So much is going to improve around your health and your lifestyle. I do feel that very strongly. Someone around you is working 2 jobs or thinking about working 2 jobs. There's definitely one part-time job or another one potentially on the cards. One of these jobs isn't that great. So if that's something that needs to be relooked or packed in for the time, then do so. It's not the end of the world. But here we go with all the money coming forward. Amazing. With this one, I do feel physical health, and I do hear news of a pregnancy or a baby coming with a younger couple around you. Betty again. Betty, Betty, Betty. So let me give you that. God bless, darling. So, hello, hello, hello to everyone again. I don't know whether we're getting any feedback here. I'm looking to see. Oh, there's Karen. I always think of others and help others, always leave myself to last. That's just the kind of person I am. Yes, I am as well, Karen, but it's not healthy, darling. I did give you a reading, so I hope, you know, the way this software, it scrolls down the side and it doesn't really go in order, and I miss so many people. Apologies if that happens. So I'm not seeing any feedback. I'm sure there's some feedback on here. So if you've had a reading and you've got some feedback, just repost it and hopefully we can find it, because it's good for people to know that that we're talking sense and truth. Okay. Hello, Miss Nina. I did see, so funny, Nina, because I did see an image of a witchy witch thing earlier that I gave to a lady, so I don't know whether that would be important for you. So if you've just joined, do listen in. I'm seeing some weird stuff. I'm seeing a Chubby Smarties. I don't know whether that's yourself or a younger one. I'm seeing a boiled egg around you with the top cut off. And I'm also seeing a crystal on a chain. Now, this could be for that. It could also be a necklace. And I'm seeing a clear one and I'm seeing a light blue one. And that light blue one seems to be very, very powerful for you, particularly for things around the throat and perhaps the thyroid. So for speaking, for clarity, for healing to the throat, for thyroid, if it's slightly out, okay? Pace yourself, Nina. You've got to accept right now you're going through periods where you have more energy than others. I think many of us are feeling that way. So please pace yourself. I'm seeing chicken soup here. I wonder if you had that tonight. And I feel as it's chicken soup out of a tin. We're not telling you off. We're just saying, look after yourself, eat healthy food, rest, take your time, feel inspired by things, accept what you can't change, accept physical and mental limitations, but also accept that they don't exist. Okay, so that's a bit contradictory, but don't get frustrated is what we're saying, and keep saying to yourself that I am healthy and getting healthier every day. Now I can see some woodwork being done. It actually looks like wooden spindles. I made so circular things. Yeah, I think I've got to call them spindles. I'm not sure they are. Oh, maybe they are spindles. I do feel these are being manufactured. Could be by your lovely partner, or it could be by someone else. But I know I can see these things just been made and not having any treatment, and they're very beautiful. So I wonder what you're going to do with that. Oh, let's ask the archangels. Do you know who Peter is, Nina? Peter, I do feel that this could be one of your guides, darling. It may or may not already be known to you. Okay, and there's a lovely lady here. So this is going to either be a gran or I was going to say a mum, but I don't think it's a gran because she's a very, very small lady, probably less than 5 foot. And I feel as if she was quite scrunched up before she passed. So I do, and you were always very kind to this lady, always very kind to her. I hope you know who it is, darling. Comfort. What a beautiful card. And this victory up here as well. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Oh, God bless you. And when I read that heart to heal, I just see your beautiful wee doggy jumping about, your wee Bichon. I cannot remember his name, but I see him jumping about. And there's a wee terrier with him. It looks like a wee Jack Russell, a wee chunky, chubby thing. But he's jumping about like a newborn lamb, and he's so happy, and he's uplifting your spirits and sending you lots of unconditional love. There's a gentleman minding these two, and this gentleman does feel fatherly towards you. All right, my darling. God bless you. Love. Right. I still can't see if I'm getting any feedback here from people. Oh, okay. Margaret, who I read, can take all the names, not a carer, but always looking after other people. For sure, Margaret, you're a carer, darling. So we're talking to all, we're talking to all of you people, particularly you that give. Oh, Elizabeth, am I on the right path with my new job? And you're kind of shouting that, Elizabeth, right? So here's my question to you. Do you feel that you're on the path with your new job? Because you are asking the question, that makes me feel that you're not entirely comfortable with this new job. It's like when people ask me, is this the right relationship for me? If you're not slightly concerned or anxious, you wouldn't be asking that question, okay? Everybody listening to this, because I'm not just speaking to Elizabeth, I'm speaking to so many people here, and you will know if it's you, okay? Elizabeth, what I see under you is there's been like some crumbling foundations. Now, it's so weird because it looks like chunks of biscuit, it looks like chunks of gypsy cream, but it also looks like chunks of sort of sandy coloured rubble. And this could be something that's happening, it could be literal, it could be building, or it could be round about like the foundations of your life, or it could be specifically related to the job that you're in. But what it's making me feel is that you are not feeling sure-footed at this moment, right? You're not feeling sure-footed. And I feel within the next 3 months, you'll be able to make some better decisions. There's a gentleman past, he tells me that he is whispering in your ear. So remember, and look back if you don't remember what I said about that. This does feel like a father figure to me. There's actually a couple of gentlemen here, but one does feel like a father. So I hope that makes sense to you. Don't panic. Ask the angels, ask the spirit world, ask Jesus, ask God, whoever, your mum and dad, if they're both passed, help me to know the right path. You can do anything you want, something you'll feel more comfortable with than others. So let me pick a card for you, darling. You are safe. That's another interesting, it's already come out, and I'm being shown where you feel as if the ground is crumbling beneath you. So Archangel Michael's here to tell you, I got you, baby. I got your back. You are safe. No matter what's happening with you, you are safe. Okay? I do smell some dampness around you as well, so I'm just wondering about your living conditions, darling. And I know here that I've got a lady who was a servant long ago, decades ago, because she's wearing the black sort of outfit with the white apron, so I feel like she would have been in service. I hope that makes sense. You know, it could have been the 40s, it could have been quite late on, but I hope that makes sense to you. So much love. So hello, everyone who's just joined. Oh, thank you very much. Fabulous as usual. June, we're only happy to help. Oh, and here's another lady I read for. I got a brother, Lord Spirit. He was called David. Hello from heaven, darling. Well, Linda J, we've already spoken to you. So these comments are running in a crazy fashion. I don't know what's going on, but I think we answered your question. I hope so. So let me try scrolling up the other way to see how we're doing here, if I'm getting any more questions. And who's this now? I don't know about this software. Sorry, I'm doing this, repeating myself, because I'm now looking for a person to give a reading to. Okay. I can see somebody's been asking particular questions, but now I can't find you. All right, let me put Diane on. Diane, would love guidance from a loved one. Okay, Diane, as soon as I like with your energy, I feel like grandfather stroke papa coming forward. Again, he's bald to down about here. He has got glasses on. I feel like this man may even have had them on a chain or a string. Or there could be two grandpas coming forward, because I'm kind of getting the impression that there's two. Anyway, the point of the thing is what they're saying is just take it easy. Take it easy. All is well. Don't rush yourself, because one of these men was very calm. Wasn't he very calm? Now, I'm getting the numbers 2 and I'm getting the numbers 9. That could be the 2nd of September, or it could mean something totally different. But I see 2 dot and then a 9 dot. I hope you understand what that means, Diane. I can tell you right now that 2 is about partnerships, friendships, relationship, and 9 is about humanitarian work, endings and completions. So if you are having challenges around personal relationships, or work relationships, whatever, partnerships, just know that it's all going to work out perfectly fine. Okay, there's no need to panic, there's no need to get upset. I do hear the name John very strongly from Spirit, and I am taken to an apple tree, and I can see lovely red apples on it. So we just want you to know that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and to take you back to that lovely calming energy. I'm going to give you a huge hug from Spirit, and for you to say all is well. All is well. Okay, my lovelies, let me see if there's any more. I hope. Denise says she's exhausted and burned out. You know the answer, Denise. Nanette. Hello, Nanette. Whether you're a newbie here, but it's nice to see you. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to ask everybody for stars and stuff, but who cares? I'm just glad you're all here, and you're feeling the love, and you're getting the love. Especially you, Denise Morris, who's exhausted and burned out, and you, Ashley Hook, and you, Lynn, and you, Linda Jane. All great workers, beautiful people, and everybody else on here now and whenever you choose to watch it. Nanette, I'm getting this. I'm getting the victory sign. Now, you've either got a younger man in Spirit, or you've got a younger man here. But I'm getting the victory sign in connection. I know that I'm wearing a leather jacket. I know that I'm wearing glasses, and I know that I'm... God, the word podge is nearly coming out. It's not a word I like, but maybe someone used that about him, or maybe he used it about himself. But anyway, I'm getting peace man, high vibe. So whatever it is, whoever this is, and I hope you know, Nanette, because I can see him, he's also got jeans on. I can see him really, really clearly. That is just relax. Don't worry. Everything's going perfect. I can feel your mind's a bit like Fred's spaghetti fries. So your mind's going off in all kinds of crazy directions. So I'm asking the angels and the Spirit just to put some healing energy onto your head. Oh, I can feel it in myself. That's wonderful. And I know as I do this as a gentleman doing this, and I feel this as a healer, not a relative of yours. But I've just seen, like, you might know or you might not know what this is, but a bandograph machine. Do you remember at school, if you're ancient like me, we used to do static electricity things with this, and it used to make your hair stand on end. So Nanette, maybe you have got someone of that age who's doing that, or maybe your hair standing on end because of the situation I've just described, where your mind's all frazzled and going in 9 different ways. Okay, and they got me to say 9, so your 9 can be about endings and completions. It can also be about humanitarian work. It can be about compassion. And remember, before a new birth, which if you like is number 1, there has to be hard work. There's always a push. Okay, so if you're in the 9 energy, you're at that kind of stage just now. And I can actually see brushing up. There's a lady that used to brush up the leaves all the time, but basically what you're saying is you're maybe right in the middle of brushing up or clearing up a little bit of a mess just now. Don't worry about it. Okay, hi Towers, hi everybody, hi Charlene, love you darling, beautiful red rose coming forward for you. Great work over the weekend. Elizabeth Kinsella, I hope that made sense to you, what we were saying. Oh, that's my mum Anne and Davy my hub. How wonderful, darling, isn't it? Your mum always put her lipstick on. She certainly tried to sort me out. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so here's a bit of feedback from Linda. Our daughter loves horse animals, and that's her grandma, mum, and her dad's dad. His died from 5. Okay. And the wee girl, your gorgeous girl says, Freya says, thank you so much. Me too. You're very welcome. She's very sensitive. Let's see what Ashley's saying. My daughter would like to know if she should choose Nottingham or Edinburgh uni, she can't decide. Okay, Ashley, I feel very drawn to Nottingham. Not that there's anything wrong with Edinburgh at all, it's fantastic, but I just feel she's going to end up at Nottingham. This could be related to relationships, personal or family, but as I look at these two, I just don't feel Edinburgh at all, and that's really a strong feeling for me. So I hope that makes sense to her. Okay, Archangel cards for her. Okay. God bless you, darling. This is from the spirit to you, Ashley, from an older gentleman. Just as I I shuffle these cards, that's what he says. Clairvoyance. So there you are, my lovely, for you and for your lovely girl. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So more and more spiritual sight for you and your work going forward, darling. And I really feel the angels coming to the fore for you. So please do encourage that. It's a lovely energy for you to work with, along with the healing. And do ask your daughter to ask the angels to assist her with everything. Because I do feel a certain energy, not a bad energy around your daughter, but just like a bit of stuckness. I know that's not even a word, but I just want to lift that and let the light in and let her feel joy. God love you. Okay, now let me please pick a card for everyone. Everyone, are you ready? Ask the angels your question. Ask the angels your question. I just heard the name Jack, so if you're still watching, this is still for you. Hope you guys have had your dinner tonight. I haven't had mine yet, but I'm quite hungry, dude. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Prosperity! Yay! That card that came out for one of you lovely people earlier has come out for us again. Yellow, teaching and learning, also the colour of gold. Green, springtime, healing, prosperity, and I feel corn with this. So we're all going to be making lots of dough to make bread. So yeah, think where your passions lie. If you're looking for a new job or a new career, or you're looking just to transform your life, look where your passions lie, because this is a time of extreme transformation. If you're really not happy in life and not happy in your work or feeling lost, try and find your passion. It will bring you so much prosperity in every way, shape, and form. And when you find your passion, you can also make great dough because the universe gets right behind you. But I know as well I have got bread makers here. I can see a lovely lady. This lady could be in spirit, and she's not that old. She's lucky if she's 50s, and she's got slim hands, and she's got shortish brown hair, but it's a bit curly and wavy, and she's knocking out this dough. So if you know who this lady is, she's saying a massive hello from heaven, and she's assisting you with your dough. The name's Sheila Linkster, but I don't think it's her name, so think in another direction for Sheila. Shelagh. She's very, very fussy about that, and there's also a father figure here as well. So God bless you all. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. How beautiful. Remember Abraham Hicks. And for local friends, before I say bye-bye, I am in Dunoon this Friday night, and then I'm in Glasgow at Wee Tate's, a new venue, and we're doing cocktails and everything there. Both of these will be fantastic shows. And if you want to come to Blackpool with me, I'm working with Alpha Travel, Arcot Travel, and Blackpool Breaks to Go. So look out for that. I must get them on my website, but I will give you further information in due course. Love you all so much. Angel blessings to everyone. Have a good